Hey everyone, so today we are going to be learning how to make Donna Summer's hit song I Feel Love on the Roland TB-03 Bass Synthesizer. So, let's just start by putting this down. This wasn't the original synthesizer that was used to create this bass line, but it's what we're going to be using today. So to start off, this is what the bass line is going to sound like. I've got it saved here on patch 2, so if we hit play. Alright, there's that iconic bass line, and that's what we're going to work towards, but we're going to be starting from scratch today. So I've got just a plain preset here on number 1. There isn't much to it, it's just a single note going. What we're going to do is we're going to clear the pattern here. So by pressing the pattern reset button and then press number 1. If I play that. Sorry, I forgot. We're going to go into write mode before we do that. Make sure that your device is in write mode. When you see that it's gone from the tempo to just a 1, that's how you know that you've gone into the write mode. So, number 1, play it. Cool, we want to clear that, hold pattern clear, press that. Now we haven't got anything playing, that's what we want. So we need to tell the machine that we want 16 notes in our sequence. So to do that, we're going to go over here to time mode, and activate that. And we need to press this button here, that's telling you how many notes you want to put in. We're going to press that 16 times. So just keep pressing that till you see the number 16, press it once more, and it's gone through. Now if I press play, we've got that single note playing again. That's good. Now, from here, the way that this bass line works, it works in octaves. So you'll start off on the C, but then immediately after C, it will move up to the next C in the next octave. And it's going to go back and forth, and same with every other note to complete the sequence. So, I'm going to go into pitch mode and we'll start writing. So on note number 1, we're going to press C, move up to the next octave, do it again, C, next octave. Now, when we're moving up to G, we don't have 2 Gs on our keyboard. So, what we need to do is we need to hold the down button, put it down an octave and press G, release and press G again. And that's how we get 2 octaves on that note. We're going to do the same here for A sharp. Release. Press it again. And then back to C. So go C. Up an octave C. Repeat that. And then we're going to move on to G again. So remember, press down. Release. Press G. And then do the same for A sharp. Hold down. Release and press it. Now, if we go to play that, go into normal mode. There it is. There's the sequence, that's what we're after, but it doesn't sound quite there just yet. What we need to do is we need to put accents on every single note. So to do that, here we have the next step. So what we do is we press this, we'll go into pitch mode, press this to progress through each of the notes in our step sequence. Go back down to 1. So what we need to do is we need to press and hold this and then tap accent. Press and hold, tap accent. Press and hold, tap accent, and we're going to keep doing that for every single note in our sequence till we reach the end. Back down to 1. Now, we're going to just quickly set up all our knobs here, just so they're a bit even. If I hit play, there it is. There's the bass line. Cool. Once we have that, we can start fiddling with our knobs. So here we have the accent, that's the most important one, that gets us our main tone. Bring that up. There we go. And then we can start to play around with the cutoff frequency. Get it to where we like. Bring it down a bit, bring up some resonance. Keep the envelope pretty middle, and a little bit of decay. Cool. I actually might bring up the cutoff frequency just a bit. Alright. Well, there it is. That's the bass line. And now we're just going to add a few drums to that. So I'm going to move this out of the way just real quick. Just there. Now we're going to be bringing in the TR-08. It is the modern version of the 808, the famous drum machine from the 80s. Now I've already got a pretty basic just kick, snare, and hi-hat setup. So to hear that, there it is. What we're going to do is we're going to turn the TB-03 into play mode now that we have our pattern. We're going to run it at 128. We're also running the drum machine at 128 BPM. And then we're going to start these at the same time. Turn down the drums just a bit. Turn up the bass line. And there you have it. That's how you recreate I Feel Loved by Donna Summer on the TB-03. Thank you for watching. I hope you helped. I hope this helped you. And stay tuned for next time, where we go through more songs from the hits of the 80s.